Hey guys, it's Ria, and in this video, I'm going to compare ChatGPT's DALL-E with Midjourney. Now, both are AI ways to create images. We're going to see which one's better. So, for the course of this video, I'm going to ask both of these two to generate me an image of a person snowboarding, holding a laptop screen, with a sign saying, AI will take over your life. So let's get into it. Let's see which one of these two is more effective and which one of these two is faster. So, on the right, I have ChatGPT's DALL-E, and on the left, I have Midjourney. So let's start by first getting the basic image of a person snowboarding down a hill. And we want it to hold a laptop where we can see the screen of the laptop. The laptop screen should say, AI will take over your life. All right, so let's shoot that into DALL-E. And let's also shoot that into Midjourney. I have the paid version on both of these, so that should be kind of fair in terms of seeing which one takes longer. Now, I'm going to cut off a lot of the wait time, just so that you have an idea. All right, so on the right, the guy on the left, it does say AI will take over your life, but it's on the bottom of their snowboard. It's not on the laptop screen. On the right, there is a laptop screen. It says AI will take, and then it spells this wrong. It doesn't spell over your life correctly. All right, now here Midjourney completed the same stuff. You can't actually see the laptop screen on any of them. In fact, on this image here, it looks like the laptop screen a little bit backwards. But this image here does look a bit more realistic than these two. This looks more, cartoon AI generated. So let's see if we can improve upon both of these. So here we'll say, take the image on the right and correct the message on the screen of the laptop to say AI will take over your life. It is currently spelled incorrectly. And then we also want it to be a little more realistic. So what I really like about these pictures on the left is that there's a person's face in them. So let's here say, show the snowboarder's face and make the image look more realistic. All right, so while that's running, we should then try to update the prompt here. Now for ChatGPT, it'll remember our previous prompt and just add on to it. For Midjourney, unfortunately, you have to create an entirely new prompt. So, we like certain aspects of it. The only part that this thing on the left is missing is the sign on the laptop. And that's actually going to be one of the downfalls of Midjourney, where it's very hard to make it say a specific sign. Okay, so the one on the right now has AI will take over your life on the back of the laptop. It is a lot more realistic. I like the realism here. It's just the person's face is not showing yet. So I think on the left, we've kind of maxed out what we can do. And what I mean by that is Midjourney is not going to make a sign. So on the right here, the text is good. Now it says AI will take over your life. Put the sign on the computer screen, not the back of the computer. Also, take the headgear off the snowboarder. Okay, just like we're asking the DALL-E to take the headgear off the snowboarder, let's see what happens when we ask Midjourney to put headgear on the snowboarder. Now, it's very unlikely that Midjourney is going to succeed in making the sign, so I'm going to focus on the gear of the snowboarder. So someone should wear goggles and a helmet. Okay, so the one on the right now seems completely, the sign on the laptop works. It says AI will take over your life. Now, it's just about tweaking this up, right? So we told them that he wanted to see the face of the person, and the face is still covered. So show the face of the snowboarder. Also, the snowboarder should be looking at the computer screen. All right, so here on the left, we asked it to wear goggles and a helmet. It's not really wearing a helmet. It's wearing goggles, but it was also wearing goggles in the previous image we fed it. Here, yeah. It's also wearing goggles here and like this. Well, I guess some more sunglasses here. We have goggles here, right? So it's not like a huge difference. So in terms of like following our instructions to update the image, oh, I forgot to run this one. Let's run that while I'm still talking. In terms of following our instructions to update the image, Midjourney is doing quite bad. The initial images are coming up pretty good, but it's unable to customize it to exactly what we want. So if you have like a very specific thing that you're looking for, Midjourney may not be the correct one. In terms of ChatGPT is making changes that actually update what we want, right? First, we said, hey, fix the typo. So it fixed the typo. Then we said, okay, but put the text on the front of the screen. And it did. And we said, take off the headgear. It removed the helmet. It still has this weird face mask. Perfect. All right, here we're saying, show the face of the snowboarder. Now it's showing the face. It still put the AI will take over your life on the wrong screen. So let's correct this. The snowboarder should be snowboarding and also looking at the laptop screen. But what I want to kind of emphasize here is, even though this is taking some time and ChatGPT is being, it's not being perfect on the first time, it is consistently making it better and closer to what we want, right? If we define better as closer to what we want, then it's doing quite a good job. And eventually it will run on the one that we want. So just a matter of time. So we'll see how long ChatGPT actually takes to make this perfect image that we want. And technically this image right here, it meets specifications. It meets the initial specifications we gave it, right? Person snowboarding on a hill holding a laptop where we can see the screen of the laptop, and the laptop should say AI will take over your life. Now technically, I never said here the front of the laptop screen. So technically, this also meets the specifications. I could have been more clearer. But this meets the exact specifications that we were trying to give it. And on top of that, we're just now adding in more stuff. So here it's giving the image, say okay. I think in terms of putting the text on the front of the screen, it's going to be a little difficult. The front of the screen should have the text, and the person's face should be visible. Keep everything else the same. So hopefully when we tell it keep everything else the same, it'll help it get that, keep the rest of the image. Because this is a pretty good image. They got the lift and it looks like a headless guy off the lift. Don't know what's going on there. But other than that, it looks pretty good. We just need this text to be on the other side. And technically we've already made our specifications. We're just trying to update it to make it look really nice. And probably we have pictured in our head. Okay, this I think is a pretty great image. It doesn't have the specifications that we wanted, but I think this looks pretty great. Oh, the take is T and A is like one letter. Ooh, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to make the TA the one letter. So as you can see, getting it to be absolutely perfect is a big challenge, but you can get it closer and closer. And if this image just had take spelled correctly, I'd be so happy about that. This image, I would love it. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Oh, here it's spelled take wrong too. It's a take ache. Let's look at the other ones to make sure that, yeah. Okay, here the spelling is correct. Here it's correct. Here it's correct. Also correct. All right, I've downloaded the image and then I've uploaded it back and say, just change the spelling of take from this. Keep everything else the same. Let's see if this works. If not, I think we'll just sort of call it quits for this video. In terms of which is performing better, I would say ChatGPT is performing a lot better than Midjourney. It's not perfect, it's not able to perfectly follow directions, but it's pretty close to there. And it's able to constantly improve its bot based on the feedback that we're giving it. So while this is creating its last image, I just want to let you know that, oh, here it is. Yeah, I think I like this one better. Alright, the links to both the Midjourney and ChatGPT for DALL-E will be in the description. That being said, from this video, you can tell I highly recommend DALL-E over Midjourney. Yeah, hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next video later. Bye.